Welcome back to Nazareto's channels, guys and girls. I have a new product for you. I want to show it to you. This is for the Toyota RAV4. I'm going to be installing that, but it's also suitable for any other vehicle that has a hitch. So let me show you this product. Let's unbox it together. So this product is OutfitR. It's a heavy-duty 3 e-bike carrier. It's foldable. It can carry up to 250 pounds. It's stated on the box. And it's made from very strong aluminum 3-bike carrier with ramps. This is pretty cool. And this brand is OutfitR. I did my readings and research. This is pretty good company. You see on my RAV4 I have a 2-inch receiver, and this OutfitR is designed for 2-inch receivers. So I have my e-bikes here. One has a fat tire and one has like this medium-sized fat tire. But these are heavy bikes and I wanted something that I can attach to my car, attach it to my RAV4, and be able to safely transport my e-bikes. So I think this product will work just fine. See how big these tires? For reference, I want to show you how big this box is when it gets delivered. It's about 50 inches. And also, if you measure it, it's about 29 inches tall. So this is the box they ship it. This is the width of the box. It's not that really heavy. You can carry it yourself. I had to like push it into the garage, but this is the box. So let's open it up. OutfitR. This is what comes inside the box. Nicely packaged. First thing I'm looking for is the OutfitR little brochure, foldable, 250 pounds, foldable aluminum bike carrier. Shows you dimensions. Packaged like this. Looks pretty cool. All the components are here. Let's start figuring out. We have a very nice little manual, SKU number, the dimension, technical specifications, show you the part list here with the little bolts that you need, tells you what kind of tools you need, very basic tools. So you can refer to this, and it shows you how to put the bikes on, how to secure them. Very detailed, clear, easy to understand assembly manual. Took all the parts out of the box, and for the reference I want to show you how it all looks. This is the platform on which the bikes will be sitting, and this is a ramp. Everything looks very solid. It has very nice strongly built components. Nice ratchet straps. Everything looks very solid, like well built quality. Even they include this anti-rattle device for the hitch, so it won't rattle. Straps, all the bolts. Now it doesn't come with tools, so you have to use your own tools. Everything looks here, and it looks very solid. Nice labels, OutfitR. So let's put this all together. Very nice welding points. Very nice finish to this material. See, that's what I like to do. I like to examine the product before I put it together. And so far, it looks good. Looks like it's gonna work out very nice. And these welding points are nicely grinded down, so it looks very neat too. Very nice reinforced part. First step, we're gonna take this main bracket or this main thing that goes into the receiver. We put it like this, and then we take our support bracket, the main beam. This is the main beam, and you see there are like these holes, one here, one here. We have to align them with these. So guys, just to show you, I installed this the opposite way, so I installed it incorrectly. This is how it's supposed to be. This bolt goes through here. This one goes on the inside. And then this bracket goes like this, because these platforms, these cradles, this thing is going to be bolted to here from the top. That's how it's supposed to look. In this bolt, insert it, and now we take this one, push it through, secure it, put this pin, and then put this big nut. You see, I got this huge nut and it goes over here. So we gotta secure this bolt, make sure this pin is in place, and make sure this bolt is tight. Make sure this bolt is secured very tight. Need 17mm socket like this. See, 17. We gotta remove these bolts on these things. So we gotta remove them because we're gonna attach something else to there. Don't lose the washers. What we do, we take this bracket here and take this one. See the way it's positioned? You gotta go like this and reinstall these 17mm bolts. But this part has to slide under here like this. Secure these bolts nice and tight. Take your 17mm and then just secure these bolts nicely tight. Remember, this part goes under this bracket. So we gotta do for each of them, each of these brackets. So this is how it looks. The bolts are tight. This cradle, they call it cradle, is secured like this. This is our strap, and then this is a little mechanism where the strap gets secured. I'm really impressed how it looks. It looks like built very nicely. Let's do the same thing on the other ones. Install these cradles. I want to show you guys how well this built. You see there's another welding points, like a support bracket here that was welded. And one here on each of them for extra strength, extra durability. It looks very nice. I like that. And also these welding points look very nice and smooth. Nicely painted finish. Looks like very professionally built. Strong materials. So yeah, I'm gonna remove these bolts and we're gonna install the remaining cradles. I'm installing the last cradle, securing it to this platform here. And then we're gonna secure all of this to that part right there, the big one. It kind of shows you that this part goes like that. See? And I install it the wrong way, so make sure you install it correctly. Then this bolt is tight. This pin is through like this. And now we can install these cradles, as they call them. Pay attention to the direction of the cradle. You see there's this strap here, and it goes to the right side of the cradle. So when you look at it, you see, this would be the right side. So looking at the picture, this first part is supposed to be this way, and this cradle to the left. See, looking at it like this. So let's install it. But first we need to find these bolts like this. We got a bunch of them with a washer. Flip this part over and insert these two bolts like this. There's one. There's a second one. Flip it over and align it with these holes right here. Just align it. All right. And now we're gonna take a washer, this one, and this, and we're gonna secure it on the bottom. I think this is size 13. And much easier to install this when you flip it over and you see what you're doing here. See the whole part sliding, and then it stops right here. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna secure these bolts, make sure the washer goes in first, and then the nut. And then we secure this, and it stops right here. See where this welding point is? So we're just gonna tighten it up. I got my nice 13mm socket and ratchet. Secure it. Same thing with this bolt. Much easier doing it when it's upside down. You see what you're doing. Tighten this pretty tight. I don't have any torque specs, but make sure it's not very good. I take our second bracket and install it the opposite way. You see, like this one's facing left, that one's facing right, and then secure it, put the bolts through this little like sliding rail and tighten them up. This one tight. Now we install our last cradle, this beam. Tighten the bolts. This one's tight. So I flipped it over on the other side, as you see, sitting like this. And this step is kind of crucial, so make sure you check. This is on the right, this is on the left, this part on the left, on the right. Just looks like this, you see? Now in step number 4, they want us to take this beam right here, which is this, and they want us to insert this part into right here. So let's do that. So you have to remove this bolt. There's like a washer here. Leave one of the washer here and insert this whole piece in there. Tighten this bolt. So I'm using this 19mm socket. I'm going to secure this bolt right here on the other side. And this part you can adjust anywhere you want, but also you can fold it, and there's like a stopper, you know, these metal things. See? Make sure this plastic washer, one of them, stays like this. And then we insert this whole bracket into here. And now we're gonna put that other washer and a screw, just like this. The plastic washer goes in. This part aligns like so, and then goes the bolt. Taking this bolt, and then we have one last one. And that's how it looks. Now I'm going to insert this into our receiver, and we're going to put the anti-wobble bracket and secure this to the receiving unit. So I'm going to lift it up. It's not actually that heavy. You can do it yourself. See, I'm lifting it with my hand, and let's slide it in. You see, make Make sure it's aligned. There's a hole. Make sure it's aligned with that hole. See, I align it. I'm gonna put anti-rattle bracket and the bolt in there. But so far it looks pretty good. Before you install this bolt, make sure you have this piece right here. No washer. And now we can install it. Install it properly. You don't want it to wobble. You want it secured. Okay, let's take our safety pin, insert it. So even though you have a thread on this bolt, you still have to put the safety pin, because this over time gets loose and this can come off, so you have to have the safety pin. It's not going anywhere, it's not going to rattle. So for this last step, we have to insert this ramp. And then there's a pin that we can put through here. Yeah, this is what I did. I insert this piece over there, secure to this bolt, and now this pin is through. Our ramp is in place, but it's a little bit wobbly. I mean, technically you don't have to have it. You can just remove it and put it in the car, but I don't want to lose it, so I'm gonna keep it here. This is how it looks like, our assembly, and all we have left is these pieces. That's to hold the bike in place. As you see in this picture, these parts are inserted onto these beams, and you can adjust it to the proper size. Depends what kind of bike you have. Let's try this. Let's put this ramp. Ramp has these nice openings. And let's take our e-bike and wheel it on. The strap here. Remove the strap on this side. And let's take our bike. These e-bikes are heavy, so it's very nice to have a ramp like this. Goes like this. Into the cradle. We're gonna adjust the rear cradle. It has like this locking mechanism. You can turn it and like push it in, locked it into place. So this piece also is adjustable. You can adjust it any height you want and just turn this knob, and now we can secure our bike to like the frame of the bike. Let's just say like this, you see, and it's all nice and rubberized, and you just push this plastic piece, you see, you don't scratch your frame. And you can also turn this piece like this. That is pretty cool. Make it tighter, pull it, so you see the bike is not going anywhere. There you go. And all I'm gonna insert these straps like this, go between the spokes. There's also a rubberized piece, so you don't scratch the rim of your bike. This company really thought of everything. Safety, durability, and all these things are very important. You see how this rubber piece goes over your rim? And you just insert it here and make it snug on the rear. And then let's do the same thing on the front. And it looks solid, guys. The bike is not going anywhere. It's sitting so nicely. This is about 65-pound bike with a battery, you know. E-bikes are heavy, but look, I'm shaking this whole thing and the bike is not going anywhere. It's solid. I just take this ramp and we can go on the other side and install our other bike that we have. Like overall, this OutfitR bike carrier is amazing. It was such a smart design, especially with this ramp. So if you're like, you know, not a strong person as me, you want to take your e-bike You use this ramp, push the bike on the ramp and secure it. These attachment points are very, very well designed, very strong. And it's also a nice, easy release. You just push it and it's released. You want it tight, just pull it down. So it depends what kind of bike you have. This is adjustable. That's very nice. And so many nice finishing touches they have on this product, like especially like these rubberized pieces here to protect your rim. And this part is twistable, adjustable. This part is adjustable. You know, everything is very well designed and very well built. And also I like these rubberized pieces so it doesn't scratch your nice finish on the bike, because e-bikes are expensive. And it's safe. Look at this. It is safe. So I'm gonna install my other e-bike, and I'm gonna install my regular e-bike. But guys, look at this. It took me about 20 minutes to assemble this, but it's solid. I love this product, the OutfitR. Thank you guys for sending me this product. Now I'm gonna take my e-bike everywhere, ride one up. So if you want to save space, you want to back into your garage, lower these arms, lower them down like that. This one's down. You have to remove the pin over there, which I already did. I removed the pin from here, and look, go up even with one hand. And now we're going to put the pin on the bottom. See? It's not touching the vehicle. It looks pretty good. The one thing I suggest, which I'm going to do, I'm going to put reflective tape here, here, and like here. So at night when I'm driving, I want the reflective tape to be visible. Now there's actually a bonus. I would like to show you what OutfitR sent me. So when you're driving and you have bikes standing up, you want to use your turn signal brakes. OutfitR actually sent me this extra lights. It's like a turn signal, brakes with a wiring harness. It's very easy to attach, very easy to install. I'm going to show you. Now if your car does not have the wiring for the trailer, like, you won't be able to install these. And this is the pin, the connectors. I already installed it on my car, and I will send a link in the description so you can see how to connect it. But this is awesome, guys. So OutfitR, thank you so much, guys, for sending me this extra lights. It's going to be extra safety. So let's install these. So this light, this is our right light, it's supposed to go like this. Like this. And this is our left rear light. It's going to be installed. There are holes right here. See, these two. And it's going to sit like this. So let's get to it. So the right side, to install it, we have to find this bolt, feed it through here, like that. Now we take our right light, align it, put a washer. To secure it, make sure you connect this wiring. It says right. Just push it in. You see like a 3-pin connector. Just plug it in and push it in. Like that. On this harness it says left for the left. And now we're just gonna align these holes right here and secure this light. So what's nice is that OutfitR company, they included these wire clips. It just clips into that bike carrier, and you can just clip the wires into place. It even shows you here wire clips where they go. So the tail lights installed. This one looks more straight. This one a little bit at the angle, but that's okay. Now the wiring, we wired everything underneath, and now this, I'm just gonna wrap it around like this and plug it in into this one. Let's turn on the hazard lights, see if the tail lights work. Our tail lights work. So now if you press the brake, you're gonna signal other vehicles behind you that you're braking or using a turn signal. Okay, so the brake light works and the turn signal also works. So that's good. Now I want to show you how it is easy to install, put these bikes on the ramp. So this is my big fat tire bike. We're gonna move it up, push it up the ramp, and there you go. Go past this bracket, and then the front wheel goes into the cradle. All I'm gonna do is release this top bracket, and we're going to secure the bike so it doesn't go side to side. There's like a clip here. Make sure it's tight, and also the rear wheel. Use this clamp, and there you go. We're just gonna put in this bracket, securing the front wheel. This one's secured here, this one's secured here, and that one over there. Very easy, very effortless. Release this strap right here on the top, and you can adjust it the way you want it, higher or lower. Let's go on the front here. Make sure this rubber padding is over the rim. Make it tight. And this is a very strong connection. It holds it very nice. It's secured here, and literally like the whole car is moving. That's how strong this bike rack is. Now this is the proper way to install it. And you see what I did here? This one should be pushed forward. So that's not how you want to do it. So I'm going to move this forward. You see this plastic piece is supposed to be that way, under the front of the wheel. Now we can tighten the wheel. There. Now since I don't have another e-bike, I just have my regular track bike, I'm also gonna install it on this bike rack, see how it holds. Now this track bike is very light, and you can lift it with one hand very easily. So the front wheel, we put it in the cradle on the front. The rear one, that's how it goes, like that. But this part I adjusted so it can hold, let's see. So I adjusted this bracket, this movable, like this, and we're gonna secure the bike in this position. Make sure it's tight. Good. And look how nice it looks. This is all rubberized. This is all rubberized. This is also adjustable, twistable. I'm gonna tighten this. Good. And let's secure the front wheel. So this is how 3 bikes installed on this bike rack look like. There's plenty of space between the bikes so they don't touch and they don't scrape. Very, very solid. Look, let's shake it up a little bit. This is the heaviest bike. Like the whole car is shaking. It's not going forward. Nice. So now we're ready to go. I gotta remove this ramp. So let's look at this ramp. They have another nice feature. This ramp is rubberized at the bottom, you know, so it doesn't scrape your driveway when you're loading the bikes. So let's go for a test drive and see how this bike rack handles the bikes on the back.
Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain. Just like a spark that's breaking out. Can't make a stop, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Tonight, we gonna let it rain. Just like the sunrise, we gonna let it rain.
Thank you guys and girls for watching Nazareto's channel. And if you want, all the links will be in the description below for this product. And also thank you OutfitR brand for sending me this amazing bike carrier. I'll be using it a lot and going on a nice long road trip with my e-bikes. So thanks again and I'll see you in the next video.